You are not tired because you are weak. You are tired because you were trained to worship exhaustion. They told you that if you were not suffering, you were not working hard enough. They made you believe that bleeding over a keyboard for 16 hours a day was ambition. That sleep was laziness. That rest was weakness. That peace had to be earned through collapse. But that is not discipline. That is industrial age programming wearing the mask of virtue. In 2026, trying to outwork the machine is not noble. It is biological suicide. The algorithm does not sleep. The code does not burn out. The system does not need recovery. So stop competing with something that was built to run without a nervous system. Your job is not to grind like the machine. Your job is to command what the machine cannot understand. Judgment, timing, taste, direction, the courage to choose what actually matters. This is the protocol most people are too guilty to accept. Strategic laziness. Not laziness as escape, not laziness as weakness, laziness as ruthless energy protection. It is the discipline to stop doing work that only makes you look busy. It is the courage to sit still long enough to make one decision that replaces 100 tasks. 2 hours of deep, clinical, uninterrupted direction can outperform 20 hours of frantic movement. The amateur feels guilty when the body is not moving. So the amateur creates fake work. More tabs, more notes, more edits, more checking, more noise. The sovereign architect feels guilty when the mind is wasted on work a system could execute. Because the sovereign knows cognitive energy is not infinite. It must be protected like blood.
Protected.
Rest is not the reward after the empire is built. Rest is the condition that allows the empire to be commanded correctly. When you step away from the dashboard, the world does not end. The numbers keep moving, the workflows keep running, the machine keeps breathing in the background. And for the first time, your mind has enough silence to see the pattern.
The weak link
You begin to
glows.
see the weak link,
The wasted
step,
fades.
the strategy hidden beneath the
There,
noise.
the real shift.
You realize the next breakthrough will not come from another exhausted hour. It will come from a clean mind, standing above the system, seeing the entire architecture. This is why the old world fears stillness, because stillness exposes the difference between motion and mastery. Busy people look impressive, but clear people build things that busy people cannot understand. You do not need to be visibly suffering to create serious value. You do not need red eyes, shaking hands, and a destroyed nervous system to prove commitment. Real commitment is not endless movement. Real commitment is refusing to waste yourself on the wrong work. It takes strength to walk away from the desk when fear tells you to keep grinding. It takes discipline to trust the system you built instead of babysitting it like a prisoner.
Good. I'll be watching from over here.
It takes courage to rest before collapse, not after. Let the blue light of the machine hum in the background. Let the workflows run. Let the automation execute. Let the code carry what it was designed to carry. And while it works, Reclaim what the grind tried to steal from you. Your time, your peace, your sanity, your ability to think beyond survival.
You see?
Because a broken
This
mind
won't fix
cannot
it.
command an
A broken
empire.
system,
It can
a
only
broken
react to
mind.
emergencies.
It fails. Now you listen to me.
And you were not built to live as an emergency response system. You were built to design, to direct, to choose, to build with leverage and restraint. So refuse the grind that keeps you small. Refuse the guilt that appears every time you stop destroying yourself. Refuse the lie that your worth is measured by how exhausted you look. Value over volume, precision over panic, leverage over labor. Rest is not retreat. Rest is reloading the weapon that gives the command. Be still enough to see. Be disciplined enough to stop. Be ruthless enough to protect your mind. This is not laziness. This is strategic power. Take the vow. Silence. Heavy drone fades out.